Aaron, welcome to the show. We're gonna go out to the park, Pickett Park. Got my little tablet here. Give you guys some facts about what's going on. So we're going to Pickett Civilian Conservation Corps Memorial State Park in Tennessee. Gonna go have a good time, kayak around. This is a little spot. Let me see if I can get back and get in on this map for you. This has a bunch of camping trails and hiking and different stuff that you can go do out there. You do, rent cabins, kayak. They stock trout. It's a night viewing place, more or less. So I'm just gonna tag along over here. Hope I don't annoy you. Some buds. You know what we're doing? Going kayaking. We're gonna go check it out. There's a little loop. I guess it loops around. There's a little waterfall.
What's up, buddy?
Some local wildlife.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Uh,
Say back up, fool.
he's like, I'm not a he, I'm a she. So morning coffee, breakfast. Joking, not joking. Yeah. So, anyways, this park is in Tennessee. We're from Kentucky. We like going out and checking out new places. This was a place that was kind of more of a mellow float, and I was going with my mom, trying to get her out. She hasn't having much energy. I felt like this was a good mellow place for her to go float at. I'm trying to paddle around in my one paddle because I was trying to hold the GoPro. I didn't have like a fancy finagled way to hold my GoPro, so I was just kind of holding it in my hand. This place is really, really beautiful. I mean, there's some places you can go and kayak through. I'll kind of try to show you some of it best I can with my one-handed broken paddle here, but yeah, check this place out. Gonna paddle along here with my one paddle. This place has quite a few arches. Goes around and not that big of a loop. We did the whole loop in probably under an hour. We really, you can see we're mellow floating. Look at that. Uh-oh. So, Pickett Civilian Conservation Corps here, Memorial State Park
Huh?
in Tennessee.
I'm guessing it's a waterfall, yeah.
So this park, it says, is 20,887 acres. It's adjacent to the $120,000 Big South Fork National River Recreation Area, which goes into Kentucky. Says that in 1933, Stearns Coal Lumber Company donated 12,000 acres to the land of Tennessee to be developed as a forest recreational area. Nice. I guess they established this as a park in 1934. They started making trails, some rustic cabins, recreational lodge, ranger station, and they created this 12-acre lake that they stock with trout. I guess you gotta have a trout permit, but you can fish it. This was pretty cool. This right here, we were going through there, and it just kind of waterfalls off down into this area. I really would have loved to get off and hike. I mean, we were out there with family, and I didn't want to wander off too much, but I mean, it would have been a beautiful hike. I mean, everywhere there was like beautiful things
slippery.
to go off and hike to, and even in the distance, I could see a kind of a cave over there. And there was cliffs and just surreal things all the way around us. Let's see here. So it says in 2015.
I wouldn't walk out here, dude. It's
They
slippery.
declared this a dark sky park, a designated place.
Yeah, still, I don't want to. Here, let me.
I guess this is
Come
great
on,
for
man.
viewing stars
get me
in
in
the
trouble.
nighttime here in this area. So there's no light pollution. This is way out in the country. All that stuff floating, it's not really trash or nothing in there. It's just a lot of wood debris. I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and in certain areas there was a lot of pollen buildup because it's early spring here, and all these trees are just kind of dandruffing pollen everywhere. Not a great allergy time, but says that I guess this park has a museum, has exhibits with artifacts. Tennessee's Park, while recognizing the efforts, and just kind of reading here. Says that I guess there's several campsites. You can come and camp here. It's different fees, different times. You can contact the local rangers about that. There's 15 rental cabins. I guess that if you want to come and kayak or any of this stuff, see all that pollen floating?
It's kind of neat. Looks like a big cave over there.
It was definitely gorgeous. This was a beautiful place.
Let's do it.
Yeah, all that stuff floating, it's not like nasty. It's just pollen, stuff out of the trees. Like when you're there, it's honestly really awesome because the water is so clear. When you look down, you can see like the logs or the trees under you, or the big rocks, or it's not all that deep. I mean, in certain places, it's obviously pretty deep, but it is very clear. And there's just, you can actually kayak into some caves and through, some cavey areas. Anyways, so I guess you can rent cabins there. It says that there's campsites with electric, more than 58 different established hiking trails. So this is a great hiking area. I know we're here, man, it's just a great time. Just waterfalls, bridges, diverse plant life. I'm gonna be quiet and just sun was beating me up that day. Had been a long winter. Finally got out and got a little sun on my skin. My big old head. Me and my big old head. Don't hate on big-headed people.
Hey.
Kind of got in there and was hiding from people. So reading this stuff, I really kind of wish I would have come back and been able to kind of hang out and see this place in the evening or in the nighttime. It has a lot in here about basically viewing the sky in the night, and that how they certified this place as an official dark sky viewing location. And apparently people really come here just to view the sky. There's a bridge that goes to the other side. It actually goes to a really kind of cool rock shelter area that You know, has like a little gazebo in there and some places you could sit down, probably eat some lunch. It was really awesome. Like I said, I kind of really wanted to hike out, see different stuff around there. I know that the whole area is beautiful. Yeah, see, that's that little gazebo up there. And there, I could see a couple other things in the distance. I didn't really want to wander off too far. It's a really good, mellow place, though. You know, I go to a lot of creeks and a lot of different places where the water, it's hard to kayak. You know, it's maybe a little different class rapids. You know, this is kind of more of just a flat paddle, really small, scenic type. Let's relax and eat lunch, or you know, if you have some young kids and you want to, you know, shallow areas they could swim and kind of just float around, mellow. This would be a great place for that. You know, I didn't see too many people out there partying and, you know, doing none of that kind of stuff. So don't smoke, you guys. Don't start smoking cigarettes. They're horrible. Just saying.
Be careful.
You know, this guy might give you free insurance one day. You ever heard of the Geico lizard?
The kids were finding little lizards and little
Where did you
critters.
catch them at? You guys gonna let him go later?
Yeah, there's fun stuff to do. I mean, the ducks, like I said, were coming up there. There's little stuff. You can see, you know, fish swimming around in the water because the water is really, really clear. You know, we're paddling around and we actually, a couple different spots. I don't know if I filmed any of it, but there's, you know, pretty big fish under us. There's, you know, you can see them just swimming and the water is crystal, crystal clear. Doesn't really look it much in this, but it is. And I know a lot of the creeks out here, you know, the water goes up and down in the creeks, so it's like you have to kind of pay attention to when you're there for when you can kayak. Because certain creeks, if the water flow's not right, water's not high enough, I mean, you can't kayak. You'll be dragging your kayak. But I think this one actually stays the same because it's a set location and it has that waterfall that you've seen running off. I don't think that this one goes up or down. I'm pretty sure that it stays exactly up, pretty much level to where it's at. So like I said, it's a really, really friendly kayaking trip. Little bridge.
Bridge.
Right. There's quite a few really good places to kayak out in Tennessee and Kentucky, though. There's even like Facebook groups made for it. You know, if you kind of look it up locally, like exactly that. Like, you know, Kentucky kayakers or Tennessee kayakers. You know, they post locations, events, or you know, all kinds of stuff. People will recommend locations, and some of them are really off the beaten paths too. So they're just, you know, really beautiful, and we did some really, really good trips, you know, even dropping into Tennessee and floating all the way down into Kentucky, taking days and camping, but a lot of beautiful spots. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of trails. You can see like the little bridges we're going under and different things for, I guess, you know, people hiking around there. Heck yeah. Then the one-handed paddle. So it says for educators on here, the state park is offering interactive educational experiences, I guess for kids. You contact the rangers of these parks. Again, more dark sky viewing. You know, I'm definitely going to have to post another video and link it to this one and get back out here and view some night sky. Kind of cool to get out there and float around this with some flashlights, because it is a kind of a small little loop, float around with some lights in the night. It'd probably be really cool in them caves. It says there's swimming areas, kids allowed to swim, boat rentals, so you can come there and rent kayaks if you don't have them. And more than 50 hiking trails.
Well, we want to come and be nosy and see what's down at the end that makes us need to turn around.
The kid was saying turn around, there's fallen logs.
Okay, cool. We're going to see some logs blocking the area, everybody. Joking. I'm going. No.
I guess I just had to get up there.
Yeah.
So I can prove that there was
A bluegrass. It's blueweed.
Yep, Bluegrass State. Okay, never mind. We're in Tennessee. What am I thinking? Look at the, you see my big old forehead even with a hat? Anyway.
That's one of the ones I like the most, and in cardboard, that's one of the ones that I have requests for the most whenever I'm moving them. Yeah.
I like Northern Lights.
I like Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Candy Carts was the last one I saw that had Northern Lights.
They gotta be talking about something pretty good.
The ones I don't know.
He's back. Come back to the camp. So when you go around the loop, there's a loop-de-loop thing you can go around out there with some arches, a little water. That was the end, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Pickett Civilian Conservation Corps Memorial State Park in Tennessee. Great location, awesome for kayaking. Check it out.
I do need
Hit me up next time.
it's doing its part. I just need to cut back on it. You want one?